here. This is the monthly chart. We know that we're on the 30 degree 1-2 on the monthly chart, so the uptrend should be strong, and according to this inverted head and shoulders on the monthly, we are now doing a wave 5 into level 3. Of course, any 3 will end at the neckline, so we have an internal 3 here at that point. We did earlier 124, so an internal 5 into that high degree 3 should at least see 124. If we break the top of that cycle, we're going to 126. So buying above 114, this is 78.6% here, just below the neckline, comes in at 114 for the whole move, right from the market bottom all the way to top of level 3, will take us to 100%, which is 124.35. all right, it would be of course a positive swap trade if they start increasing interest rates as of next year. At this point in time, it's not a positive swap trade unless you were very low on leverage, then it would be a positive swap trade. All right, so what are we would then expect that whatever we are seeing here is an internal 1-2, is a consolidation in that internal 1-2. We should always be in the market for that breakout higher. First is going to be 116, then 118, then 120, and of course we could take it all, we go on trading it on the buy side all the way to 124. Okay, so this is now our current weekly chart. It is actually updated. You know that the market is now doing 115, which means that we have broken above this neckline. That was a very actually strong resistance, and it took us a lot of manipulation, it took the market a lot of manipulation to break out of it. We did break out of it, so now we are confirmed. When we go live on the 4 hours and 1 hour charts, you'll find that we are confirmed that we're broken out of it. Next target is going to be here in wave 5. At this point, you're looking at 116.5 and even 117 at there, 116.34 and even 117 and 116.7. We're right here. You want to buy always above 114.5 and 114.4. We'll have a stop of course below that 138.2, which is 114. We're going to 116. This is of course for position traders, long-term traders, 116 plus. We're trading very strong positive momentum on the weekly chart. Okay, so that's what we are seeing now on the daily. We are broken above that neckline. We have a double inverted head. When we go 4 hours, we'll see this in detail. The market of course is now above that neckline, above 115 levels. We're going to 116.23 before we have any correction. Now this neckline is our operation neckline, should always be buying above 115. Once we get to 116.30 and 116.40, we could have a correction at 138.2 or at 161.8. okay, so we're looking at 116.3 or 117 before we have a rejection. We buy again at the neckline and then do that final leg into wave 5. We're of course only most concerned with the current breakout. There is a breakout out of that neckline, so we forget about everything else, all the other longer term projections or longer term targets. We're only concerned that entering into the current breakout of that neckline, and we're also concerned that any correction of interest to us will be contained just at the 115 level or slightly below 115. You're looking at 114.5. okay, so it's now 4 hours. It's now 4 hours chart, 114.9. okay, current market is doing 115.3025. all right, so what we're looking at here would mean there is an opportunity today. This is again a 4 hour chart. Just let's take a look at the longer, the intermediate term. What we're going to be buying here, that green arrow, should take us to another head. You remember we have broken out of this neckline. There is a neckline here. Just showed that on the daily. This neckline here, all right, is the same neckline that we're having here, just shown in parts. We're broken above this. Any correction should definitely support at this neckline. Let's take a very close look. And any correction that does support at this neckline, you're looking at buying into the top of this shoulder to take you to the next head. Projections, of course, for that next head are taken on the break above the neck. There's an internal 1, internal 2, internal 3. This is an internal 1-2 formation. So if we take projections right from level 2 to 3, we use the longer projections, 200% and 261.8%. Should take us all the way to 117, 116.3. You're looking at these ranges. Alright, so what are we actually seeing now? There's an opportunity tonight. They're going to release minutes of meeting. They're going to release the minutes of the Federal Reserve last meeting. And when they do release these minutes, either the minutes are going to impact the US dollar very bullishly, it will just go up. If we know the structure, we know that the structure, this is a 4-hour chart, so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5, this is an internal one. Now did an A and a B, we're looking for a C.